What's up, everyone? I hope you're having a great day. Today for me has been pretty good. It's really warm outside. It's the middle of January. Normally, like, the temperature's like 20 degrees outside and like freezing. But today it got up to 70, and I was like, let's party, let's go outside, hang out outside. And I was like, this is great. This is a great day. So anyway, that's basically been my day. If you guys probably have watched the other video, then you know that I'm going to start streaming on Omelette Media or Omelette Arcade soon. So go follow me. My name is Monstur TV. I'll be streaming things like PUBG, Minecraft, Clash of Cars, and any other iOS games you guys want to send me. I can stream those from there. You can follow me and watch all my streams. I will start streaming on YouTube more often soon. I did a stream recently in the last few weeks that was pretty cool. Just talked about my truck breaking down, and yeah, that was on the day it actually broke down. So, but yeah, I'll be streaming more on my YouTube channel, hopefully coming soon, and be able to talk about things that you guys want to know. So, if you're watching this, most likely you know that Steven released a video, or actually live streamed a video, about talking more in depth about the whole situation with Danplan, or Daniel himself. He gave more details into, you know, kind of the background of him being in Danplan, and of like kind of how Daniel ran it. He gave some numbers as well, kind of talked to some animators, what they were making. And so when I was watching it originally, my power went out randomly, and I was like, crap. I was like, what in the world? So I was on the live stream and the power went out, and I was like, crap. Then it came back and my Wi-Fi was down, and I was like, alright, well, I'll just go do something else, wait for my Wi-Fi to come back, hopefully it'll still be streaming. Then my power went out again, came back on, and then it went back out again, and then finally came back on. But all night had no Wi-Fi, so yesterday I was cut off from the world and I was on my own. But I went back today and rewatched the entire video and just kind of drew some conclusions. Now, this video, I don't want to talk specifically about the live stream. I will kind of incorporate it a little bit into the talk. I more want to focus on my kind of, my kind of projection of where Danplan's headed. If you don't know already, I am a marketing major. I'll be graduating with my marketing degree at the end of this semester. My focus is actually product and brand management. So everything that Danplan is going through right now with all the controversies is basically what I would be called in to do and basically fix their brand. That's my degree right there. That's my entire degree. Kind of saying, your brand's going down, how can I help? That's my degree. So it really interests me when this is happening, because this is something that I have been studying for the past 4 years, actually longer than that, because in high school I did a club that was kind of marketing club. So I've been studying this for almost 8 years, kind of just figuring out brands and figuring out why they're going down and in value and how they can bring it back. So I kind of want to talk about Danplan, kind of the projections or my kind of circumstances of what I think they could do and what that could have implications on their brand themselves. Now, as far as Steven goes, I feel absolutely upset about him. I think he deserved to be treated way better than he was deserved, or way better than he was treated. And I think that Daniel himself has a lot of explaining to do for how he treated Steven. And I want to say, if Steven is watching this, which I doubt he is, but if he is watching this, I just want to say, Steven, we as a Danplan community love and respect you so much, and I think that you're going to be an awesome teacher. My mom's a teacher, so if you have any questions, hit me up, and I'd love to answer some questions about being a teacher, or my mom can answer the questions about being a teacher. But I think that you deserve all the love and respect that we can give you. And for right now, we're behind you, and obviously we're still waiting on Dan's side of the story. We're still waiting to hear what he has to say, but we have heard you, and we definitely stand by you right now. Obviously, we're not picking sides, per se, but I definitely think that we are here to support you. I'm still waiting on Dan's side of the story, and hear all what he has to say. Alright. Let's dive a little bit more into the marketing aspect and kind of where my major plays and what I think will happen to Danplan, the brand. Alright, let's get started. Danplan was on a projection of having 2 million subscribers. They were hot, they were fabulous, everyone loved them, they had great animations, unique animations, great animators. And hit the stand for a second, little earthquake right there, I'm sorry. They were on a projection of growing and substantially sustaining a very good business model. Steven left, and along with them left about 500,000 of their followers, which doesn't sound like that much. But anytime you lose followers in that kind of amount of time, in about a week, that's big numbers. That's very big numbers. So the brand itself is definitely going down in value. Obviously, when it was at its peak, it's worth more. And obviously right now it's worth a lot less. Now, Daniel himself needs to come out to save this brand. Danplan cannot be saved by uploading random videos anymore. If their next video is going to determine the value of their brand. If they orchestrate it right, they can come out and make Danplan valuable again. I think the only way that they can make Danplan valuable again is to apologize to Steven and or defend their own point of view. So if Daniel has his own point of view and says, you know, Steven's wrong, you know, everything he says is wrong, but has supporting facts to back check him, then maybe that could save him. Maybe that could save him. Or if he doesn't and he has really been in the wrong, then yeah, I think that could also, but he goes back to Steven and apologizes and says, hey, I understand where you're coming from. I've had issues in the past, but I promise I won't do them again. Then yeah, that could save his brand as well. I think then out of those two circumstances, those are both plans that could help him. Now, if he comes back and totally denies everything Steven says but gives no backup claims, that's going to ruin his brand greatly and going to make his brand value almost meaningless, basically. But so I think there's a lot of issues. Now, there is another route that Dan could take. I think he could also ignore the entire situation, which means he would just completely throw this under the rug. He would just keep uploading normal weekly videos where he, you know, does his game shows and stuff. And that might be one of the worst situations for him to do, just completely ignore the situation. When you completely ignore a situation in any kind of branding, it can blow up right in your face, like completely blow up in your face. And obviously there needs to be steps taken to fix anything that's going on in your brand. A great analogy of all of this, I don't know if you guys know about Abercrombie and Fitch. Their CEO at one point was caught in some words that he was saying, basically that they didn't serve as a certain kind of person, and that came back to haunt the brand. It came back completely to haunt the brand. The way the brand fixed that was to fire their CEO and replace him with a woman that really cared and really tried to bring the brand back up to value. So I think Danplan not necessarily needs to fire Daniel. I don't think that's the direction they need to go. But I do think Daniel needs to say, yes, I made a mistake, but I'm working on fixing it, if he thinks he's made a mistake. If not, then he needs to support his backing claims. Those are the only ways that he can really fix his brand. And the worst possible thing, like I said before, is just for him to ignore it. Ignoring would lead to catastrophic failure to bring his brand back. Now, I'm sure he's feeling the weight of the brand going down in value as we speak right now. I'm sure there's less people buying his products. They're probably doing all right on the ad revenue because the last video did get a lot of views and a lot of interactions, which YouTube is really weird about that. So if you dislike a video, it's not going to hurt the interaction rate on the video. It's actually going to help the interaction rate. So if you dislike videos, it's actually going to promote the video more. It's weird how YouTube works. I studied a lot on it because I love social media and I think it's a great platform to like host a brand. But yeah, so if you guys are disliking it or commenting stuff on his video, that's all interaction and it's actually helping his video. So his last video, he may not have felt the milestone of, you know, exactly kind of losing people, but in his future videos, if he doesn't address the issue, it's just going to grow into a bigger issue. And I think, honestly, I think he will address it because I think he's already feeling it. And the way I hope he addresses it is to come with Steven and possibly even create a video with Steven, kind of talking it out and kind of sympathizing with Steven and kind of each bringing their own point of views and trying to step into each other's shoes. I think that would definitely bring their brand back up to value. But I don't know. We're still waiting on a response from Dan. I hope he gets one out soon. And Steven, keep your head up high, and you're doing awesome, man. And I am so happy for you to start streaming and so excited that you'll become a teacher one day. And I hope that you inspire a lot of kids with your attitude and just kind of bring out the best in them, because I know there are a lot of kids out there that enjoy the videos that you make, and there are a lot of adults like me who enjoy the videos that you and Daniel make. And I think that being a teacher is an awesome career and you can change the lives of millions of kids. So that was kind of my synopsis of what they can do to save their brand. Obviously, Daniel might go a totally different route and we'll have to see what happens to Danplan. Obviously, this is something that can kind of shake his entire brand and shake his entire foundation as far as the future of Danplan. So if you guys like this, make sure you leave a comment down below. I love to talk more about marketing videos and marketing brands. I would love to talk about YouTube. channels and like kind of what they're doing from a marketing aspect, because that's my cup of tea. I'm a marketing major. I love brand management. So let me know if there's anything you'd like me to tell you guys, or let me know if there's anything you'd like me to explain to you guys down below. I'll try to explain it as simply as possible, and just kind of get you guys up to speed. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. Ooh, almost choked on my spit. And yeah, I hope I see you guys in the next video. Peace.